deal? All right. How about, right, you give me your attention, right? And I'm going to give you my dignity, okay? Would you like that? All right, okay, here you go. Oh, bloody lovely stuff. Play the blinder with that one. How you doing, right? You've got to be careful with me, though. I'm a bit of an edgy man. I'm a bit of a renegade. I'm a bit of a Che Guevara type, you know? Not in my political ideology, right? But in the fact that I've had my face on the chest of a lot of university students, right? You remember. Finish your dissertation. Proud of you, well done. So yeah, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Flash. How did I get that nickname? Well, don't look into my criminal record. I shouldn't be here, to be honest. But who can resist seeing the lovely girls of St Trinians? All the girls doing all their naughty things in their little outfits. Hey, come on, it's all above board, right? You and I know, right, apart from 2 7-year-olds, the whole of St Trinians is 25-year-old women, all right? It's all fine. Right, but no, it's good to get an education. Good to get an education. You know, and usually, now we've learnt a lot already this evening, right? We've learnt how to slay. We've learnt how to serve. We've learnt that LGBTQIA plus people were so starved of any crumb of representation in the early noughties that they will declare any film a queer classic. It doesn't matter if it's well made. It doesn't matter if it's made by queer people. If it's got more than 2 women in it, right, and one of them's wearing Doc Martens, it's for the gays! We needed it. You know, Alison is it's a feminist classic as well. Now, Alison Bechdel herself, right? She was watching that one, she was like, oh, come on, right? One girl called Peaches, one girl called Annabelle, talking to each other about hockey. My work here is done! If you don't get that one about Alison Bechdel, right, you'll learn about that in film studies next term. But for right now, right, all the queer film theory you need, right, is Step on Me, Mommy Gemma, yeah! Oh, no, it's great. You know, well, it's enough about feminism, right, because it's boring. And you've been talking a lot about, you know, I don't want to be rude, but you've been talking a lot about the girls this evening, like, oh, what are those girls getting up to? And no one's talking about me, a man who's also here. And it's like, what's going on? So, you know, usually when I come to St Trinians, I teach you all the lessons and the important things like extortion and forgery, doing homophobic impressions of German people. Ich bin ein bad boy. But I'm not going to do that today, right? I'm going to teach you an important lesson, right, in dignity. And it's a lesson in how you prolong your career, right, as an aging male comedian. I know. Don't worry, no, come on, it's all right. Because, you know, we've got some opportunities here, so I want to talk to you, right, about my most important business opportunity for you to invest in. It's my new podcast! No, you know I'm bored. It's called the Flash Free Speech Cast, right? And I'm going to be the one, right, getting to the bottom of what's really going on at St Trinians, right? You know, what they want you to think about St Trinians. And you're like, Flash, right? Flash, who's this they you're talking about specifically? And I'm like, well, let's not get bogged down in semantics, you liberal snowflake. And you're like, oh, Flash, it sounds like it might be a bunch of conspiracy theories, right? No financial backing. Like, welcome to my new podcast! So I'm going to be asking the big questions each week, right? Like, Cheltenham Ladies College hockey team. Are they actually funded by the Russian deep state? I ain't got any proof yet, but I've got a lot of opinions, right? Head Mistress Fritton and her brother, Carnaby Fritton. Are they the same person? What exactly? You gotta tune in. We need to see the emails, Fritton. What are you hiding? And the most important thing this institution deserves to be raked over the coals for, right? How is the most beautiful and attractive woman in the world, Lena Headey, so underused in this school? Doesn't make sense, and I'm taking this all the way to the top. So next week, tune in with me and my good friend Jordan Peterson, where we can discuss how girls' schools might actually be exclusionary towards men. So, girls, join me on Patreon, and don't forget the old school motto, Noli obisque ou ete scribe, which of course means don't forget to like and subscribe.